Imagine looking up at the night sky and realizing it's no longer peaceful. Satellites armed with lasers, space stations equipped with missile systems, entire fleets orbiting Earth like silent predators. This isn't science fiction, it's a future that could become reality if space becomes fully militarized. And the consequences could be catastrophic. It wouldn't begin with a dramatic space battle. It would start quietly. One nation launches defensive satellites to protect its assets. Another installs surveillance arrays to watch from above. Soon, rival nations follow, each racing to control the highest ground humanity has ever claimed: space. The nation that dominates space could control global communication, navigation, and even the ability to disable an enemy's infrastructure on Earth. This isn't just about spy satellites anymore. Imagine kinetic weapons, massive tungsten rods dropped from orbit that strike with the force of a nuclear explosion without any radiation. Picture directed energy weapons, lasers powerful enough to blind satellites or fry electronics from hundreds of miles away. And there are already anti-satellite missiles tested by multiple nations that can turn billion-dollar spacecraft into clouds of useless debris in seconds. In a fully militarized space, these weapons wouldn't be rare experiments, they'd be standard tools of warfare. But here's the nightmare scenario. Once a single space weapon is fired, the debris it creates can trigger the Kessler syndrome, a chain reaction where shattered satellites smash into others, creating even more debris. This cascade could make low Earth orbit completely unusable for decades. No GPS, no weather forecasting, no global internet. And with no universal space police to enforce rules, every incident could spark an Earth-based war, dragging conflicts from the skies down to our cities. In this militarized space future, exploration is abandoned. Civilian space travel vanishes. Scientific missions are delayed or canceled. The dream of reaching Mars dies not because we can't go, but because the risks are too high. Space would no longer be humanity's next frontier, it would be its deadliest battlefield. If space becomes a battlefield, we lose more than satellites and rockets. We lose the chance to explore, to unite, and to push beyond the limits of our home planet. The question isn't whether this could happen. The question is, will we let it?